Back to another stream. Hope you guys hit that like, subscribe button. Let me know where you're coming from. We're going to wait a few minutes here for some people to join in. Then we'll talk about the whole Epstein Trump thing again. The mainstream media, I have a lot of critiques, but all I gotta say is they blame every single thing on Trump regardless of it. They don't like to bring up the fact that Bill Gates has the same kind of photos that Trump has with Epstein. Bill Clinton has worse. And so on and so on and so on. The whole Clinton family is involved with the Epsteins. Probably more than the Trump family was. Trump's never been to that island. Bill's been to that island. But let me know how your guys' morning's going, where you're coming from, what city, what state. I love to hear it. And let me know what you think about about the whole Trump situation. I'm sure we're going to get lots of comments blaming him. But regardless, I think if Trump ran another election, he'd probably win. Sorry, Democrats. Hey, welcome back, Shark. Was it Trump that said he'd release him? He said he will release him. But Trump isn't, and Trump can't control everything going on. Why didn't Biden say he would release him? That's the interesting thing. Why didn't Biden say he would release him? Very, very interesting thing to consider. You have 0 subscribers. It's not a deflection, it's a genuine question. He is the president of the United States, but he's not a dictator. He doesn't have supreme power over the country. No, it's a question. Why didn't Biden release it? Why didn't Biden release it? Why aren't they talking about Bill Clinton and the Clinton family involvement with the whole Epstein files? Why aren't they talking about Bill Gates' involvement with the Epstein files? I'm genuinely just curious. Why is it only about the president? Is it because this is an attempt to drag him down and put his name in the mud? Now, I do put fault where fault is due on Pam Bondi and Kash Patel, but we can't put all the fault on one person. Now, I have many theories about this, many thoughts about it. Hit the like and subscribe button. Don't worry, Kobe, I talk better than your favorite president, Biden. No worries here. President Andrew, Clinton, and Trump are in those files. Well, how come we're just hearing about Trump in those files for the first time just this year, when they were putting 34 felony counts against Trump, trying to dig into his past and bring up anything possible? Why is this all of a sudden the main news? Guys, we got 100 people in here. Can we hit the like button and subscribe? Bill Clinton is still alive. What are you rambling about? The flight logs definitely do not show that Trump went to that island. The last time Trump flew, if you look at the flight logs, have you ever looked at them before? They say the last time Trump flew with Epstein was in 1997, and Epstein bought his island in 1998. So how does that add up? No, it seems like you're deflecting now. Since I pulled out the facts, it seems like you're angry and deflecting. Can we have something more original, something that the mainstream isn't telling you is the truth? Can we think for ourselves and not just believe what the mainstream media is telling them? Trump openly denounced Epstein about 100 freaking times in the last 30 years. That would be nice if we could use logic. Just because someone has a picture with someone doesn't mean they committed a crime. Trump is in the flight logs, but from the records of the flight logs, the last time Trump flew with him was in 1997, and he bought that island in 1998. Now, I'm sure he was doing weird stuff before that island, but we can't sit here and lie and say he was on blah, 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 and blah, blah, blah. But do you really want to know why they can't release the files, or do you just want to keep rambling about how Trump's in them? Because I can tell you some reasons why the files aren't releasing, and why Biden didn't release those files. Do your research, 1997. If you really think that it was just because Trump was... Here's another theory. If Trump was on those files, just like they redacted the just like they redacted the JFK assassination and took some names off of there of what really happened, they could redact these files. The reason isn't because one specific person. Biden didn't promise to, but he was forced to. He was the president for 4 years and didn't talk about it. Because Bill Clinton and some other people, well, great point. Smash that like, subscribe button. We got 300 people in here. I'm about to tell you why the Epstein files didn't release. It's not what you think. It's not what you think. Liberal tears for breakfast. I promise you it's not what you think. It's not what the mainstream media tells you to believe. It is not what you think. I'm about to tell you why those files didn't release. If you guys listen closely, slap that like button, subscribe, drop some super chats if you have any questions, anything you want me to read out loud. Alright guys, I'm gonna tell you now. The reason those files didn't release is because there's a lot of Mossad agents, CIA agents, a lot of international intelligence people are involved in this situation as well. You know, they're in the files, these international intelligence agency peoples. The United States, the FBI, the CIA. No, I love Jewish people. But the reason I'm saying this is because I believe the Mossad, other organizations, the United States Secret Service possibly, and many other organizations are involved in those files, as well as big Fortune 500 company CEOs. And all these companies would go boycott. All these organizations would be boycott. Protesting would be in the street if the truth came out. If it was just one person that was stopping these files being released, if it was just Bill Gates' name, if it was just Bill Clinton's name, if it was just Trump's name, they would simply redact some names. They would simply redact some names off of those files and release it. They would remove Trump, or they would remove Bill Gates. Then they would release it to please the public. The fact is that there's thousands of people possibly in these files, in this black book, in this list, whatever you want to call it. I mean, they redacted lots of classified files and released them in the past 6 months. Hit that like, subscribe button. If you guys have anything you want me to talk about, anything you want me to say, drop some super chats. Let me know. So the rich are above the law? Absolutely, I believe that. I'm waiting for proof it's Trump. I'm waiting for proof. You love to, jump on unproven claims and mainstream media points, talking points, and run with it. That's absolutely hilarious. You really think that they play everything at once. They play 100 news clips, 100 news cycles all at once. There's someone watching when all these stories get pushed on every single news station. It doesn't matter if it's Fox, if it's CNN, if it's Newsmax. All these stories get pushed at once. You don't think they're sitting back saying, okay, this is what we want them to believe. This is what we're going to talk about. This is how we're going to release the story. Or do you think, oh, we just want to educate the common Joe. We want him to know the truth. This is Trump. This is all Trump. Do you think they're sitting there and saying, oh yeah, we want the average Joe to get educated and know the truth? We want them to know the truth. It's all Trump. There you go. That's the truth. That's exactly what they're telling you on the mainstream media. Use your head. Use your head. All of these news stations, all these news networks, all these social media companies, they're all collaborating together. They push the same news source at once. You really think they want you to be educated? Do you really think they care if you know the truth? Do you really think they're saying, oh yeah, let's let the common Joe know the truth about everything? Here we go. Let's let them know. Let's let them know. Or do you think they're sitting there saying, okay, yeah, we're going to tell them this, they're going to believe this is what they're going to think, and we're going to push it in all these news sites, all these vlogs, all these news stations at once, and this is what people are going to think, and this is what they're going to believe, and this is what, everyone will be talking about? Do you think it's like that, or do you think they actually want to educate you and tell you the truth and tell you about everything? I'm just telling you the truth. The way you perceive it is your own personal opinion. The Trusted News Initiative. First off, Pam Bondi's the one that came out and said there's no list. But you can blame it on whoever you like. The facts are that you people really think that the mainstream news out there, owned by all these people that collaborate together, push narratives together, wants you to know the truth and wants you to be educated on the topic. That's truly what you believe. I do believe Pam Bondi lied her ass off, but the fact that you guys think that you know something is hilarious. What government meetings were you in? What CEO press meetings were you in? Were you talking with the CEO of Fox or the leading people that lead these news networks? Are you talking to them? Anyway, if you guys have anything original, anything you want me to read out loud, let me know. Drop some super chats. Smash that like, subscribe button. The stock market's at all-time highs. Indeed, Jim, indeed. Of course we're going to condemn emails and we're going to defend note when there's no evidence of anything. Just because you want to call someone a name doesn't mean it's true. Hit that like button, guys. We got 12 likes. Don't forget that. We're just looking for proof and evidence. It's most likely yes, because the mainstream media and every news source I watch is telling me so. So it must be yes. I'm just trying to make you guys think differently and think for yourselves, but apparently that's impossible for a lot of you. Why would they sue me for defamation? They would sue you guys for defamation. Anyway, if you guys have any comments, any questions, anything you want me to talk about, anything you want me to read, let's get some super chats rolling. Does that sound cool? Does that sound fair? Absolutely. MAGA tears. Why would we be crying? We still got President Trump for 3.5 more years. Shouldn't you guys be crying since, you hate Trump so much? Or is that just not your thing anymore? But let me know, guys, if you have any comments, questions, anything you want me to talk about, I'm open to it. Drop some super chats. I'd love to hear your guys' opinion. Guys, I got bad news for you. You got 3.5 more years. Not just 3 years. 3 years and a half. More of President Trump. Not millions of people don't have the same exact thought I had. Most people have the same exact thought of you guys. Oh, believe everything they tell us. Believe everything they tell us. You believe everything they tell you on the news? That's fucking crazy. 7.5 years. That's right, Matt. They might get 7.5 more years of Trump. Hit the like, subscribe button. Let me know where you guys are coming from. If there's anything you want me to read out loud, anything you want me to talk about, drop some super chats, drop some comments. Do I believe in the files? I already answered this a million times. I believe there is, maybe there's not an actual file. Maybe there is a file, but they definitely know who's in these videos. And if you want to say if they know who these in these videos, they're probably written down somewhere. So they definitely know who's in these videos. I will say that much. Clearly, you're mad about Trump. There's no denying that Trump is better than Harris. And no planet is Harris better. No planet is Harris better. Anyway, drop some super chats. Let me know where you guys are coming from. What city? What state? Yeah, don't forget to stay hydrated. Good point. I should drink some water here. Trump is awesome. What do you guys think about Obama deporting 3 million illegal immigrants and 80% of them didn't get a court hearing? Shout out San Antonio, Texas. I got family there. Let me know where you guys are coming from. What city? What state? Harris got destroyed. No one thinks that she won the debate. That's sad. A grown man thinks that. They were illegal. Obama deported them. He deported 3 million illegal aliens, illegal alien criminals, whatever you want to call them. 80% of them didn't get a court hearing or anything. Actually, Harris does engage in moving humans. You want to know how she engages in it? Because 350,000 children went missing under the Biden-Harris administration during the border crisis. 350,000 kids went missing that crossed over that border. Where the hell did they go, Biden? So yeah, she does engage in moving humans. A cope is only you trying to accept that you lost the election. Now that's a cope. If you say we lost something, that's a cope. Just saying cope doesn't really mean anything. Hit that like, subscribe button. We got 516 people in here. Hit that like, subscribe button. Let me know where you guys are coming from. And do not forget, under Barack Obama, 3 million deportations, 80% of them didn't get a court hearing or due process. But when Trump does 3 or 4 of those, they scream their lungs out and cry. But when Obama does it, they don't give a flying F. Harris isn't running in 2028. She was utterly embarrassed. She didn't even win the primary. Who did Harris win the primary against? I'm not an Obama fan, but I can see when some presidents did some things right and did some things wrong. Obama fucked up the insurance. Shout out Texas. Prayers for Texas. Hit the like, subscribe button. Let me know where you guys are coming from. Drop some super chats if there's any questions, anything you want me to read out loud. No, Obama is not better than Trump. If you like deporting 3 million illegal immigrants and 80% of them didn't get due process, if you like that, maybe you would like Obama. He did more deportations without due process. Hey, Naples, Florida, right? Hit that like, subscribe button. Let me know where you guys are coming from. I'm from Fort Myers, Southwest Florida, so Naples, Florida. Shout out Naples. Obama was in the Diddy files, though. Orlando, Florida. Shout out Orlando, Florida. Let's get some super chats rolling in, guys. Let me know where you guys are coming from. Let me know if you have any comments, any questions, anything you want me to read out loud, any shout outs, whatever you want. Just drop some super chats. Hey, Canada. Florida, #1. Hell yeah. Who will be the Democrat candidate in 2028? I don't know. A lot can happen between now and then. Maybe AOC, most likely, it's looking. But I don't think she could. I don't think Harris could even beat AOC. No, Elon won't be a candidate. Elon will prop another candidate up and try to get you guys to, vote for them under the American Party. Who the hell is Pete? The new New York governor? You mean the mayor? Gavin Newscomb, that's disgusting. Put AOC. Someone was from Naples in here. Some Naples, Florida people here. Have you checked the literacy rate in Africa? We got a bunch of Harris supporters in here. Can we get some super chats rolling in for any good questions, any comments, guys? It's almost Friday. Can we get some super chats rolling in? AOC dating Bernie. Okay, that's a little bit funny, but I don't think so. I love the smell of liberal tears in the morning. Thank you, Oscar. Much appreciated, Oscar Garcia. Much love, friend. Much love. Hope you're having a great Thursday. Hope you have a great Friday and the rest of your week as well. Oh, Luke's crying because he gets nothing for his hate. Harris sucks. Walls is a hitman for hire. Probably. Oh, I got some breakfast making. I love you, Oscar. Don't listen to the haters. Let me know where you guys are coming from. If you guys got any questions, anything you want to talk about, just drop a comment down below. How to pull that out of there real quick. I love the big, beautiful bill. The big, beautiful bill is amazing. It is great. We got to support each other. There's people that are trying to bring America together and separate America. I'm one of those people trying to bring us together. I don't care what color you are. I don't care your race, whatever the fuck you want to call it. I don't care if you're red, you're blue, you're Democrat, you're Republican. I don't care about your religion, none of that. If you're an American citizen, if you're a human being, I love you all, and we got to support each other. You got to support a channel bringing unity. You got to drop some super chats, drop me some questions, anything you want me to read out loud, because this channel is a channel of unity. We're not about separation. We can't be like all these other Harris Walsh channels out there, which just, attack Trump supporters. Doesn't matter if you're MAGA or not. You can drop super chats. You can ask me some questions. Love you, Jay. Love every one of you guys. Doesn't matter if you're dropping dumb comments or not. Let me know where you guys are coming from. What city, what state. Let's get some super chats rolling in. You can keep crying all you want about it, but it's not going to change anything. Respect, bro. Respect. Hey, love you as well. Wow, Trump derangement syndrome strong this morning. Surprisingly, yeah. We need a fight against the derangement and the hate, guys. Drop some super chats to fight against this Trump derangement and utter hatred of other Americans. Well, this stream is about the files. You know who Epstein is? You're not from the USA, but do you know who Epstein is? I answer questions. I answer every single super chat question. I get thousands of comments and questions a stream. If you want to stand out, if you want to be answered, you can drop a super chat. I'll answer it 100% of the time. 120% of the time. And yes, they're mad. They're mad about the channel being successful. They're mad about the red hat. It's unfortunate for them, but no one's going to stop anytime soon. So they can enjoy crying and whining. Are you a Trump supporter? What do you think? Diddy is on the list? Diddy is on the list. I don't know about that, but Bill Clinton is probably on the list. Bill Gates is probably on that list. But once again, I need proof. Hit that like, subscribe button. Let me know where you guys are coming from. There's a lot of Trump derangement syndrome crybabies out there. It doesn't matter if you have Trump derangement syndrome or not. But if you have any good questions, any good comments, we got 510 people in here. There's a lot of comments coming in. If you want to stand out, if you want me to read your comment out loud, if any questions you got, you just got to drop a super chat. Because there's a lot of questions coming in here. Coffee first, then proof. That's never going to happen, Michael. I'm sorry. There's no amnesty. There's not going to be one giant amnesty for illegal immigrants. That's never going to happen. And that would really suck for the people that paid tens of thousands of dollars to come to the country and waited in line for 3, 4, 5 years. Thank you, Carpenter. Good morning, brother. MAGA for another plus 4 years. Yeehaw! Plus 3 years, of course. 4 plus 3. You know what that is? 7.5 more years of Trump. Welcome back. This name called Sarah. The internet is a weird place. I agreed. Espana. My time to shine. Subbed. Thank you, brother. As I was saying, it wouldn't be fair to the people that spent tens of thousands, sometimes 100,000, sometimes more than that, to get into the United States legally. And you want to give all the illegal immigrants amnesty and let them stay here. First off, even if we got a bunch of new workers now, it would take over a year to process all their paperwork. Second off, they border hopped a lot of them, which is unfair to the people that waited in line. And that just incentivizes more and more illegal immigration. We can't give incentives for illegal immigrants to come here. No country does that. Hit that like, subscribe button, drop some super chats. We got 600 people in here. If there's anything you guys want to say, any great, fantastic comments, anything you want me to read out loud, just drop a super chat. If you don't want to watch me, you don't have to. Please be respectful to all fellow human beings. Show common courtesy. Doesn't matter about political party or any of this shit. Don't get mad over a red hat. Back from yesterday. Yes, I remember you. Welcome back. Let Trump do his job. He's going to be president for 3.5 more years minimum. And if you're really unlucky, he might get 7.5 more years. He still might be in office. So if you want me to talk about that, you can drop a super chat. I saw what you said. You know, everyone talks about this talking point. If you want me to talk about Israel, if you want me to talk about Epstein, if you want me to talk about Elon, Trump, or America, then just drop some super chats. Did they come legally? Yes, they did come legally. In the 1800s, they arrived at Ellis Island. They filed the paperwork. When their paperwork was ready, they went to New York City. So yes, they did come legally. In the late 1800s. I didn't say deport the Hispanics. I said deport the illegal immigrants. First off, not all illegal immigrants are Hispanics. That's kind of a racist stereotype comment. Second off, I love Hispanics. I have lots of Hispanics in my family. Love how people twist your words. Illegal is illegal. Your mom or your dad lace your shoes in the morning. Both of them lace my shoes. But why are you hating so much? You're in Europe. Why does this hat bother you so badly? Why? Why does it bother you? I'm just curious. Can you tell me that in the super chat? I didn't say you. I'm talking about the guy that dropped the super chat. I didn't even see what you said. Hey, that's right. That was a weak insult, too. You could have at least came something with original. Something harder. No, Skull, no. I haven't lived at home since I was 18 years old. Trump, brother. If you want to roast me, drop a super chat, but better come with better insults than the last guy. Why is the big beautiful bill good? No tax on tips, no tax on overtime. You don't think that's good? You want to pay taxes for your overtime? You want to pay taxes for your overtime. I didn't know that. Interesting. It's really weird that you want to pay taxes for your overtime work. It's bullshit. It's bullshit. I guess you guys don't want to actually fucking read the bill. Democrats still got y'all with the rage baiting. What does that mean? How did the Democrats still got y'all with the rage baiting? I'm the one baiting them. I'm not even trying to rage bait them. They're screaming at the top of their head, rage bait, rage bait, rage bait. Why is it rage bait? Because I'm wearing this hat? Is that why it's rage bait? I'm not trying to upset anybody and make you guys rage. I'm just supporting my president. I'm just a patriot. I'm just a patriot. But you know what would be rage baiting? I'm gonna have to upgrade because this is just minor rage baiting apparently to the Dems. Well, I wouldn't even consider this rage baiting. But I want to get the Trump 2028 hat. Now, the Trump 2028 hat, that is full fucking blown rage baiting. I can't even lie. What would make you more upset, this hat or the Trump 2028 hat? Why do I support him genuinely? Because I love his policy on deportations. In all of his policies, most of them. They're not perfect. The big beautiful bill isn't perfect. FDR was elected 4 times. Democrats are so triggered. Trump 2028. The big beautiful bill, no tax on tips, no tax on overtime, all beautiful policies. ICE deportation, all beautiful policies he supports. All beautiful policies Mr. Trump supports. If you guys have any questions, any comments, just reminding all the new people in here, drop a comment. If it's really good, I'll answer. If you drop a super chat, I'll read it out loud and give you a shout out. We can talk about whatever you want. Hey, brother, great stuff. Thank you. And don't forget about how the big, beautiful bill just tripled our ICE forces. Tripled the ICE. We had 5,000 ICE agents. Now we have 15,000, thanks to the big, beautiful bill. Thanks to the big, beautiful bill. Hey, thank you, Trell. Much appreciated, brother. Hope you're having a great Thursday. Have a great Friday, Trell. Trell Daniels. Shout out Trell Daniels for the people in the back. Big, beautiful bill. No tax on overtime, no tax on tips, and no tax on Social Security. But, I guess they want to pay tax on these things, the Democrats. We support humanity. Every single time I say the facts about the big, beautiful bill, they just deny all of them and just accept 100% of the negative things in the bill. They don't accept one single good fucking thing that I say about this big, beautiful bill. Coping and denying. Democrats, please, if you're a Democrat, if you voted for Harris, please tell me one thing you like about that bill. I don't want to hear about the negative shit. You can tell me the negative shit. Tell me one good thing and tell me the negative. Spill your heart out. Spill your heart about that bill. Anybody, does anyone want to say anything they like about that big, beautiful bill? And say what you don't like about it. Democrats, please, say you're a Democrat and say what you like or what you don't like. Lots of crying. No one wants to talk about what they like on it, huh? Not a single person here wants to say one thing they like about that big, beautiful bill. Not one single thing. No. Okay, fair enough. It gives a tax break. Amazing. Okay, that's a little bit of the truth, but not really the truth. Big, beautiful bill. Unrestricted AI has been removed out of the bill, by the way, just to update you guys. I don't like Palantir in the bill, though. Another wrong thing. It only benefits the rich. We gotta eat the rich. No, that's not true. That's not true, guys. You like that it pisses Elon off. Well, that's pretty funny. This is conquered land, and a lot of the United States was bought and paid for. Fun fact. Do your history. Hello, Jennifer. Trump 2028. If they want to ask questions about Epstein, they're welcome to. I'll answer it if it's good enough. Trump obsessed Forrest Gump and begging for pocket money. No one's begging. I just said if you have any questions, anything you want to talk about. We got hundreds of people in here. So many comments. If you want to stand out, drop a super chat. I get thousands of comments a live stream. You can keep crying. You still got $0 for hating on me. What's your question? If there's any good questions, I'll answer them. But if you want a 100% response rate, drop a super chat. Where's the list? Release the list. Now, that's pretty much as far as me and the Democrats can relate to each other at the moment. What's your fourth favorite color? That's a ridiculous question. Oh, welcome back, Mike. No, they don't. I've been living on my own since I was 18 years old, so you can cry about it. Bye. Enjoy your kick out again. Oh, Trump derangement syndrome runs rapid in the chats. Don't forget, you got Trump for 3.5 more years. Hating on me changes none of that. Do I believe he's on the list? Well, I think he's Trump. And no, I do not. Leftist derangement syndrome. I like that too. Dox Ice. Why is that your name? Buddy, you're going to go to prison if you try to dox Ice. Please talk. What do you want me to talk about? Do you guys actually support the American Party? Do you actually support the American Party? MAGA is too strong to be defeated. How is World War III happening? Trump has ended 3 wars. Technically 3, but 2 if you count the ceasefire. 3 if you count the ceasefire. Elon just there. I don't know why. He just there. I need some more water, guys. Elon just there. I don't know why he just there. I don't know either. You want me to debate you? Join my Discord. I got a Discord. It's free to join. Link in bio. Hop on the Discord. Drink some water, bro. Please stay hydrated. Yeah, you're right. I gotta drink some water. You hope I see the light. Well, I hope you see the light as well. No Discord. It's not a misinformation Discord. We have plenty of people of both parties in there. 70 people in there. It's not all Trump supporters. Release those files. Release those files. Hit that like, subscribe button. Streams need to be moderated. I let 99% of people talk. USA. Oh, Adam, my dear brother. How are you? How are you? USA, accept illegal immigrants. You want me to talk about trans people? I don't care if you're trans or you're gay. Just no natural born men in women's sports or the military. Federal law. Illegals must go. How can you say accusations or confirmations? What happened until innocent until proven guilty. There's none of that left in America. I've always cared about the law. He was found guilty on 34 charges, and none of those charges involve anything with assault or children in a criminal matter. Release those files. Brandon sniffed little girls every day live on television, and you guys didn't say shit. But you believe the psyop of the mainstream media telling you, wow, look at Trump in these photos of Epstein. Look at Trump in these photos. Okay? What about Brandon sniffing girls every day, underage, proven? He asked them how old they are, 12. Then he starts touching them and sniffing them live on television. But now you want to run with this narrative that the mainstream media is pushing as Trump is hiding the list. It's all Trump. He's in that list. You can't use your own two eyes. And you want to tell me you know the truth? The truth that the mainstream and multiple news sources are pushing narratives all together, collaborating, getting you what to believe they want you to believe? It's the truth. Promise is broken, absolutely. But we can't forget the facts that I just stated. Pics doesn't mean anything. If I go walk past Diddy and take a picture with him, does that mean I did anything with him? No. Use common sense. These people don't have common sense. And what about the pictures of the Clintons? Bill Clinton, Hillary Clinton, Bill Gates. We're just forgetting about all of that? We're just going to forget it. Is that what you're telling me? If you guys got any questions, any comments, anything you want me to read out loud, drop some super chats. Let me know, guys. Deport the illegals. Anyone that jumped over that border, anyone that's a criminal, those people should be deported first. They should be deported first. Deport them all. Deport them all. I am right. Let's get some super chats rolling. Anything you guys want me to read out loud, anything you want me to discuss about, let me know. I am right. I am right. The value of the dollar went down under Biden. And it's roughly the same as it was under Biden. You don't even know about the value of the dollar. How often do you check it? I'm not never wrong, but I'm waiting for me to be wrong in one of these streams so I can come back and apologize and say I was wrong. The dollar did go up. Recently it did, but I would have to check it. The dollar changes every day. These people don't check it every day. Please, Crimson, since you know so much, tell us what the value of the dollar to the euro is. Go ahead, do you know? We got some legitimate good answers. We got some legitimate good answers. It changes every day. If there's any comments, any questions, any questions you want me to answer, drop some super chats. What fruit company are you talking about? The answer is on Google. No. Fruit Ninja? No. Matt, you're close. It was around that. Do ASMR for food? I don't know. Probably not. Probably not. Trilling content. You have 65 pounds of silver. Thrilling! Jim, no, I don't have BTC. W rage bait. Well, thank you, but I'm not trying to rage bait. Oh, welcome back, Cameron. No, I don't really care what you call me. You can call me dumbass, dickhead. I don't really care. I just don't like you, Cameron. Goodbye. You can join back in 24 hours in tomorrow's stream. Bye-bye. Congratulations, Adam. Do you still hold it? Cameron lives with his mom in the basement. Yup. What's your IG? Why do you want my IG? No, I have not tried that before. No spamming. Goodbye. No, I have not tried Kratom, whatever the fuck it's called. I haven't insulted anybody. I've not insulted anybody, but the Trump derangement people, I appreciate them. They're loyal. They're loyal to the channel. That's an interesting question, Jim. I'd have to make a whole economic episode about it. The dollar has been weaker than the euro for at least, I think, the last 10 years. But it was almost 1-to-1 when President Trump got elected. And also before Biden got in office. I'm a Trumper. Two things. First off, the dollar loses value every single day. You never heard of inflation? So regardless of your currency charts and that bullshit, the price of goods and the price of everything goes up every single fucking day. Doesn't matter if it's the euro, if it's the dollar. Prices are steadily increasing over time regardless. So that makes no sense. But yes, it has gone down. Why does it matter? What are you doing? Are you guys Trading your currencies out constantly, that's where it really matters. It doesn't really matter if you're in your home country. It still has the same buying power as long as goods don't go up. Liar, it hasn't gone down. I don't know if it's gone down since January 20th to be exactly, but from what I've seen, it's definitely gone down since December. Can we get some likes, some comments, some super chats? Let me know where you guys are coming from. And Crimson, I'm curious, why do you watch it? Why does it matter for you? Are you exchanging dollars to euros? Are you exchanging dollars to yen? Why does it matter so much to you? Is this live? Yeah. If you have any questions, anything you want to talk about, you can drop a super chat. I'm responding to all super chats. That's another lie. Eggs were more expensive last year under Biden. Oh, crying again. Crying again. Welcome back, crybaby. Mostly all currencies go down against gold. So that's kind of just a blanket statement. Why do you want to know my IG so badly? Liberal tears are like sunshine. Absolutely. I agree. All right, guys, I'm back. Am I a high school dropout? Almost. No, I'm just kidding. No. What are you even discussing? Anything you guys want to discuss? Drop some interesting comments. Drop some super chats. Should I mention Trump is deporting people? I'm not rage baiting people. Just because you're upset doesn't mean I'm rage baiting. If you love crypto so much, shouldn't you like Trump? He's the first pro crypto president. Cry, cry me a river. Cry. What qualifications do you have, Adam? None. Goodbye. You can come back tomorrow and tell us. Being upset is the liberal way. What 83 people run the United States? What 83 people? Alligators and ice. Oh, we can't forget about alligator Alcatraz. Alligator Alcatraz. Alligator Alcatraz, guys. Yes, I'm blocking people who's upset. If you start crying in chat, you'll have to be kicked. Sorry. Try not to cry too much. No one hurts my feelings, Bob. I'm just crying people so they can leave because they're crying a little bit too hard. I think they need to go rest instead of crying. Hey, thank you, Corey. Since when do they want to understand Trump supporters? They don't give a damn about Trump. They hate his guts. They want to kill anyone with this red hat. Unfortunate truth. Everyone moderates their chats. If you don't like it, you can leave. They want to kill, they want to harm everybody. That's not real, man. Then why do I get so many death threats over a red hat? I'm not a victim. I understand I'm inciting these people. I'm just saying that they're violent and menacing and destruction. Destruction-crats. Talking to a Democrat is exhausting. I don't know what he means by blue one of these hats, like a blue Trump hat or a Harris Walls hat. The Harris Walls hat might be sold out because, they lost the election. Plenty of people are killed by someone with a political, there's only 2 political parties in America, so you can say every single person was killed by a MAGA or a Democrat. So that's the stupidest fucking logic I ever heard. But if you're talking about the people that got killed by Tim Walz's hitman, then call Tim and ask him why he did that. I don't have hate. Name one hate that I have. I am enjoying the greatness. They attack Trump every single day. What are you talking about, Crimson? They attack ICE every single day. They doxed Tom Homan, for fuck's sake. Smash that like, subscribe button. No, Thomas fine. Drop some super chats. No more anchor babies. Sorry. I love myself. Hit the like, subscribe button. Let me know where you guys are coming from. A lot of Trump derangement syndrome in chat. Can we get some lovely super chats? Some lovely questions? Something lovely going on. Some peace, some positivity. I feel bad because we got a lot of crybabies in chat and they're really hurting themselves when they're trying to hurt me. But today is not Friday. It's Thursday. Why are you crying that I get super chats, Jared? Does it bother you? Bye. How will I not be objective? What do I need to be objective about? Please educate me. Don't just leave meaningless comments. Why would I be crying? We got President Trump. 3.5 more years. Thank God for Trump. That's right. Katniss, you won't even explain yourself. You just cried and left. No one is begging, Jennifer. Put your McDonald's uniform on and get in there. Instead of crying, Groke, we already talked about Groke yesterday. What do you guys think Groke's spewing bullshit? Trump loves going and clocking in at McDonald's. Hell yeah. He doesn't sit in the comments and cry. Trump supports McDonald's workers. He supports dump truck drivers. You think Groke is on brand. Cry about it. No one's begging. You're just mad I get super chats and you don't get anything for hating. Cry. It's hilarious. We're still going to deport all your illegal asses out of this country. If you hop that border, Tom Homan and ICE are coming for you. Self-deport before it's too late. I do support them, Bob. I'm just saying he should go clock in instead of crying. Hit that like, subscribe button. Oh, more crybabies. All crybabies in chat. Can anyone drop a super chat for some actual conversation? The liberal tier is in the comments. I swear. That's right, Mary. That is right. It's a crime to enter the country illegally and jump that border. So what do you mean, no crimes? They did no crimes. They jumped over the border. They jumped over the border. Why do you guys keep asking about the big, beautiful bill? It's right there in big letters. No tax on tips. No tax on overtime. No tax on Social Security. Why do you cry so much about it? Can you name one good thing about the bill? I don't think it's perfect. Everyone, drop some positive things they like about that bill. We got Dems everywhere hoping to change soon. For what? Change what? Gavin Newsom? Get Gavin Newsom out of California? Let's not forget, this big, beautiful bill takes from 5,000 current ICE agents to 15,000. That's a triple. That is a triple. Some of the policies are good. Love to hear it. Crimson, let's hear one thing of the bill you like. There has to be one thing that Crimson likes about that bill. Big, beautiful bill equals America first. We do need better teacher pay, but we definitely don't need less ICE agents. We need more. Thank you, Lunchbox. I'll pin that comment. How are you losing money? Trump is helping South Africa. Wonderful. You don't know one single thing you like about the bill? Brother, you like tax on tips? Do you like tax on overtime? Do you like tax on Social Security? Is that what you like? If you like taxes, I guess you don't like that. That's no tax on the big, beautiful bill. More coping, more crying. No tax on tip equals less base pay. 100 pages? You think the bill is only 100 pages? Try 980 pages. They're not even close. You don't even know how many pages are in that bill. Hilarious. Trying to say I don't know anything. You don't even know the basics of the bill. You don't even know how many pages are in it. Anyway, guys, I'm going to wrap this up here unless someone wants to drop a super chat to change the topic, talk about anything, or anything like that. Or if they have anything to say, if there's any super chats that'll come in, we'll keep this going. If not, we're going to wrap it up, guys. Much appreciated. Aw, AC's crying again. How many super chats did you get? Cry harder! The super chats will still come every single time I live stream. Have a good day, brother. Cry. Wah. It's a voting point. That's why, Mike. Cry, Tony. You still got $0 for hating. Here's how much you made for your comments. I'll tell you what, Tony. I didn't walk away with this. You did. Oh, cry, Juan. Sounds like your family might get deported if they're illegal immigrants, which I got a feeling they might be by that last name. And especially if you're common and stuff like that, there's a good chance that you got some illegal immigrants in your family that Trump will be deporting. Tom Homan's coming for him. He's coming for him. You'll be back next week, and so will Tom Homan with the ICE deportation. When will my next stream be? Probably tonight. Let's say, let me do the calculations. At 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tonight. 7 or 8 Eastern Standard Time tonight. So check around 7 or 8 p.m. or slap the notification button and you'll get a notification when I go live. Awesome, Dre. Hope to see you there. Any last comments? Any super chats? If you guys want me to keep going, let's get some good comments, some super chats. Oh, Juan can cry. Oh, Michael's back. I'm going to have no YouTube channel in the 5 years. You already have no YouTube channel. In 5 years, I'll have hundreds of thousands of subscribers. Probably next year, I'll have 100,000 subscribers. Michael, you can keep crying and keep watching my super chats come in. I know you'll keep crying and watch my super chats come in. That's your hobby. You like to watch my channel and watch my super chats come in and cry about it. It's okay, though. I understand. It's interesting for you to cry and watch and scream your lungs out. This guy is trolling. He's not going to drop a super chat. Jeff, how about this? None of your business, but if you want to know, I can tell you for a super chat. I haven't read the bill. No, I have not read 980 pages. Admittedly. Have you read 980 pages? Let me guess what you're going to say. Yes, of course I have. Welcome back, Michael Cox. I remember you, buddy. Still hating as usual. Thank you for your continued support. You're literally repeating every single mainstream media idea that the media tells you. And you believe all of it. They're orchestrating an illusion for you to believe. They're orchestrating a psyop to tell you exactly what to think and believe, and you believe it. The media companies, the people that own the media companies. Imperial the Fighter, thank you. Much appreciated for that super chat. All media companies collaborate and push the same news stories. Doesn't matter if it's CNN, if it's Fox, if it's Newsmax. They got too many boosters. Yeah, I just said Fox. The people that run Fox are actually Democrats. Did you know that? Yeah, there's a lot of Republican news hosts on Fox, but the people that actually run it are Democrats. Fun fact. Why do you think they would fire someone like Tucker Carlson? Just because they're pushing and reporting on some things in a Republican conservative manner doesn't mean that they're not run by Democrats. Well, I'm sorry you feel like the country's going in the shitter. If you don't like it, you can leave. We don't define ourselves by subscribers. Absolutely, we don't. Because Fox is a bunch of liberals. I think you're spreading misinformation. But then again, anyone that you disagree with is fired for essaying and yada, yada, yada. Anyone that you disagree with is a PDF file and an essayer. That's the Democrats coping. That's been like that for years. But listen, I don't honestly remember how he got fired, but I've never heard those allegations against Tucker Carlson before. Thank you, Imperial. Does anyone actually know how Tucker was fired? But I never heard essaying in my life. That is crazy. If that was true, Tucker wouldn't be so widely supported to this day. Lunchbox, do you know why Tucker was fired? Does anyone know why Tucker was fired? I will educate you guys next stream about this. Sexually discriminating. Well, that's not what you said in the first comment. Let me scroll up to your first comment here. Did you delete your comment? I don't even see your comment. Let me scroll up. You said sexual misconduct. You said he was fired for sexual misconduct. Well, the way you worded it didn't sound too good. That's not sexual misconduct, first off. Sexually discriminating against someone, do not say sexual misconduct. That sounds freaking awful, and that's how you get a fucking defamation lawsuit. And second off, he got fired because of the comments he made about the Doman voting machines. He didn't get fired anyway. They parted after the lawsuit. That is factual facts. They parted after the lawsuit. He never got fired. All this bullshit. You're spreading misinformation. You said sexual misconduct. You were trying to make Tucker look like he SA'd someone. Disgusting. Spreading misinformation and fake narratives, just like the rest of your party. That's what the demon rats do. They like to demonize people. Anyone that they disagree with, sexual misconduct, PDF file. Where's your fucking evidence? Disgusting. Disgraceful. Why do you think millions of people support Tucker Carlson now that he has his own platforms? More people support Tucker than they probably support Fox. Definitely more people support Tucker than CNN. That's obvious. I don't know how much he got for suing them. That's an interesting question. We'll be talking about this actually tonight. Let's talk about this tonight. I'm going to look up the facts and let's talk about this whole Tucker Carlson thing tonight. Do we got any other comments, any super chats anyone wants to drop? I'm gonna hop off here in 1 minute. He's doing better than ever. Trump is doing better than ever. Come back at 7. No, wait. Yeah, come back at 7:30 Eastern Standard Time. Eastern Standard Time. 7:30, guys, tonight. Don't miss the show. Trump Aura in the chat. Drop some super chats. If there's anything else you guys want me to talk about it, I can keep going for a little bit. If not, we're going to log off here in a couple seconds. So now's your chance. Now's your chance, guys. Florida. Okay, I'll check that out. I will check that out. MAGA 2028. Hell yeah, brother. Hit that like, subscribe button. I'm jumping off here now. Thank you guys very much. Peace out, everybody. Have a great